Hi, my name is Brian Grossman. I'm a hobby photographer, a Nikon collector, and a self-published author. And I'm making this video to announce the second edition of my self-published ebook, Nikon Film Cameras, Which One is Right for You, has gone live and is on Amazon now. And I'm selling it for $2.99 US currency, or the equivalent in your local market. I wrote the book because I feel that there's a lot of information that the older generation, folks my age and older, just take for granted, and which is being lost and forgotten. And we've got a lot of young people coming into film photography nowadays, and I'm really happy to see that film photography is seeing a revival, and that revival is being fueled by young people who did not grow up with film. And I wrote the book because I want those folks, those people who did not grow up with film, I want you to have the benefit of the knowledge and experience of the older generation. So I condensed it down into a book which is pages are kind of meaningless nowadays. It's 26,000 words, so whatever that's worth. It's an ebook, so what's a page, right? And in that book, I trace the development and the history of 35mm photography in general. I give my opinions of some other competing systems you might want to consider besides Nikon, such as Canon, Minolta, Pentax, Olympus, and Konica. And then I go on to describe the various differences between what I consider the affordable Nikons. I don't talk too much about the F and F2 because those good examples of those cameras are rare and hard to find. F3, however, is a different story for historical reasons, and I go into that. I also talk a lot about the Nichromets. There are 8 models of Nichromet that were made. I talk about all of them, and I give my opinions and thoughts. Personally, I've owned this is an FT2, which I've owned for a while. I also now have an FTN, which I did not own when I published the first edition. Likewise, I have a Nikon N2000, which is the North American version of the F301. Which I bought after publishing the first edition. I was really curious about it because they're so inexpensive, and so I give my thoughts and feelings about this camera. And I also tracked the prices of a certain set of lenses, the goal being top quality gear at the best price. And so, with that in mind, over a 1-year period, I tracked the prices at KEH.com in Atlanta and UsedPhotoPro.com in Indianapolis. These are the 2 biggest retail outlets of 35mm equipment in the United States. And I followed the prices of this equipment, that is the Nichromets, the FM series, including the FEs and the FA and the FM3A and the F3. All these cameras, I followed the prices of all this series of cameras here. I also followed the prices of a certain set of lenses, including the 28-2.8, the 35-2.8, 50f2, 51.4, 85-1.8, 85 f2, 105-2.5, 135-3.5, and 135-2.8. So these are the classic Nicors that I believe are affordable, and by affordable I mean like $250 and less. I mean, I think the most expensive lens in this group is this one, this is 85-2. A nice one of these will run you maybe $225 or $250 even. Other than that, most of these lenses can be had for around the $100 range, between $100 to $200. A few of them are under $100. And so I give recommendations for how you might want to go about putting together a top-notch, high-quality 35mm Nikon system within your budget and depending upon your style of photography. So please give it a read, give it a look. I think if you have Amazon Prime, you can read it for free. I'm not 100% on that, but at any rate, it's only $3. Worst case scenario. And if you want to get into 35, I wrote it for you. And I hope you read it. I hope you learn something. I hope you enjoy it. Check out the reviews. So far, it's been reviewed very well, and I really believe in what I'm doing, and I really believe in analog photography, and I really believe in the responsibility of the older generation to communicate this knowledge to the younger generation, and that's really why I did this. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll put a link to the book down below, and take care. Bye-bye.